Hello, this is Veronica Boostabed, and I'm going to walk you through the Adopt a Dog application. This is a continuation of the previous Rails application for the Flatiron School, and the requirement was to add JavaScript to it. And we'll go ahead and log in here by clicking on Login. And we're going to log in as Laura, who has administrative capabilities for the app. And we click Login. And this takes us to the main profile page for the user. And the first feature that I'm going to show is a button that I built, which is on the index page for dogs. This is the index page, and it shows us a list of all of the dogs that are available at the shelter. And this is a button, which is to show all of the breeds for the different dogs. And if we click on the button, it shows Schnauzer, Labrador Retriever, Beagle, Maltese, Portuguese Water Dog. And these are the different breeds that correspond to the dogs that are currently available at the shelter. And I built this button by using a GET request, which is jQuery, and it was done to my internal Rails API for the app. And that's how we were able to retrieve it. We were able to retrieve the breed that was specific to that dog and be able to append it here to the page. And the next feature is a link on the show page for dogs. So if we click on Bella, this is the show page for Bella. And we have this link here. This link does a call to the Wikipedia API. I built it using a fetch request, and we were able to retrieve that from the Wikipedia API and then append it onto the page here. And if we click on it, we get a basic description from the Wikipedia page saying that the Labrador Retriever is a type of retriever gun dog, and that it is one of the most popular breeds of dog in Canada, the United Kingdom, and the United States. And if we wanted to see more information, then we would click on this link down here. And what that link does is open up a new tab, and it shows exactly where we're getting that information from. It's from the Labrador Retriever page from Wikipedia. And going back to the app, the third feature that I built with JavaScript was to render a has-many relationship. So if we go to our list of dog owners, in my app I established that a shelter has many dog owners, and this was the relationship that I wanted to show using JavaScript. So what I did was another GET request using jQuery to my internal Rails API to get the list of all of the dog owners. The owners are the people that have already adopted a dog, and as of right now in my application I have two people that have adopted and that are now considered dog owners. And for the next feature, I had to submit a form using JavaScript. So we're gonna go over to adoptions. As of right now, we have an adoption that was done by Laura. We're going to go here. This was the dog Mickey that was adopted by Laura. And we're going to go to this form to be able to submit feedback. A user would click on that to be able to submit feedback if they would like to submit any comments or anything that they would like to say about the app and their experience using it. And if we go here, we can type in anything that we like. Thanks, adopt a dog. We are so happy with our new dog. Thanks for building. Thanks for building the application, which made for a smooth adoption process. Thanks again. And we can click submit. And we see here that the feedback was submitted successfully and that this was submitted by Laura regarding the adoption of Mickey, and it has the feedback that she would like to share with us. And just to explain a little bit about the code that went into building this, if we go here, you can see that this this feature was built using an AJAX post request, which is to be able to create a new resource. In this case, the resource is a new comment. And we're able to grab the form by an ID. We add an event listener upon submission of the form to be able to prevent the default action. We run the AJAX post request. Upon success of this request, we run the display comment function. And here we're inserting the data that we received from the previous AJAX request, and we're adding that to the div. I created a div as an HTML element and a container where I could add that, have that information be added to the application. And just to show that, this is the div with the specific ID, and the form is contained inside of that. So just to show the last bit here, I have a constructor function which is to be able to instantiate a new instance of the comment class. And then I also built a prototype method, which is for all instances of comment to be able to format that specific comment. And I specified that I wanted the feedback was submitted successfully to be shown in bold, and also to have these specific keys, owner, dog, and feedback, and for that information to be displayed that way. So if we go back to the app, we see that that is exactly the case. We have this here, which is in bold, followed by our keys of owner, dog, and feedback, and the specific information that was submitted here. As you can see, this is the project that I built for my Rails with JavaScript project, and this project has some extra features that was added from the previous Rails application. These features were added using JavaScript, which made the application interactive and it reflects more of the type of modern and interactive applications that we use on the web all the time. And we're able to render information without having to do a full page reload. We're able to request and receive data back from a server. All of these different things that are made possible by JavaScript and Ajax. And I thank you. Thank you for watching this video. You can see this project on GitHub. My GitHub username is vboostabat. I am open to any feedback that you have. I will be adding CSS and some other features to this application as well. And thanks again. Bye-bye.